The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Tommy O'Brien, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 20. NASDAQ is down 3. S&P's are flat. Gold's down $18.40 at $12.74. You get silver down 25 cents, $17.37. Light sweet crude up 17 cents, $45.88 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note, down 8 ticks, 126.16. 30-year bond off 17, 155.10. King dollar up 312 ticks, 97.02. The euro's trading at 112 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 110.25 to the U.S. dollar. And bottom line, folks, you're going to get some volatility out here today. We just had the ECB. You get the election in the U.K. You got the Senate hearings. You hold on for the ride out here. Tommy O'Brien, what's going on?
Good morning. How we doing?
We're doing good, man. Markets are up. Markets are shaking everything off. They're killing the metal market.
We got some. I was going to say we got some competition for our 10 o'clock hour this morning in terms of TV, but that's all right. I got it on right back here, so everybody can see what's going on and they can watch our program. We're all set.
I love it.
Totally.
Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim, and don't forget, folks, every trading day right here, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. You want to understand options upside down. You want to understand futures. Today, Thursday, they'll be talking about futures. Go to TFNN.com. You hit Tiger TV. And if you haven't test drove the Thinkorswim platform, folks, great time to do it. Come to our website at TFNN. Hit the banner. You can bring up the platform. We'll let you trade with paper money, and you can trade right along with Kevin and Scott as they trade these either options and off futures. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. How we doing, everybody?
Well, today's going to be
Kevin.
quite a day.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a triple. Well, the first one already came off, the European Central Bank, and you know that didn't do much. We'll see what the election brings, and we'll see what basically the Senate hearings bring, I guess. Yeah.
This will be the biggest interest in a TV event since trading-wise since the OJ trial.
Yeah.
Right? It feels like I was trading in the during the OJ trial, and we had it on the television in the pit every day.
Did you?
And it kind of feels like that. As silly as that sounds, it kind of feels like that because trading's going to basically halt. And all traders are going to be looking at the TV screens and watching what happens here.
Yeah.
Even though he's already released his statement.
Yeah, right. No, that was intriguing, too. I know. Exactly.
Right.
And, you know, he released a statement yesterday, folks, and when it got released, the S&Ps went down 4 points. Well, guess what? That lasted all of about 40 seconds, and they came right back.
Right, when they found out that basically
everything's in there. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. He took a lot. You know, I'm sure that these senators on both sides of the aisle, because they have that statement, have been planning all night. With questions and lining up their questions. Yeah. But we'll see what happens. I mean, he confirmed a fair amount of the things. So, yeah, it's still going to be fun to watch. But clearly with the E-minis down $0.50, the Dow up 17, there's not much going on. Other than the best aggressive story of the day, how about the Nordstrom family?
Yeah.
You know what? I applaud them for their guts.
And in case you don't know, folks, what's going on is that the Nordstrom family very well may take Nordstrom private because of the aspect of what's happening with retailing right now.
Right. They see what their stock is. They see what they feel is the overall health of their company, still profitable as they've been, and they're looking at ways. The stock's up. You know, let's see, the stock is up 12%, 12.5% right now because they're looking at taking the company private. What an aggressive play that is.
Yeah, it is.
Aggressive.
It is. And, I mean, you know, that's one of the best stores out there. And you know what's so sad? Also, I mean, I love Macy's, but their business I mean, they're done. You know what I mean? It's just they get too many.
Right.
They get too many stores, and it's a great store, but
they need to be dramatically smaller.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Tom, what I've noticed about Nordstrom when I break down their earnings is the Nordstrom stores are struggling, just like Macy's are struggling. But Nordstrom Rack, their discounter, there's one about a mile from my house. It's jammed every day.
I love Nordstrom Rack. They have a beautiful one in Tampa. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And their online sales are accelerating. So Nordstrom's got 2 of the 3 things going for them. Now, this is not a recommendation, obviously, but you can't help but go into a Nordstrom Rack. Tommy, when you go into a Nordstrom Rack, are they empty or are they full?
Right, I know. And I only go there on the weekends. So, man, try and find a parking spot. Exactly,
Jammed.
right?
Jammed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know what? Aggressive play, and I like aggressive. I mean, the stock was a high in the mid-80s, Tom. Now it's in the mid-40s.
I know.
And they have a great brand, right? I just hear that name Nordstrom.
They do.
And maybe it's because I'm there, but they have a great brand, and maybe that's what you need.
And they've had that brand forever, meaning a great brand. I mean, people, you're always going to get taken care of at Nostrom's. I mean, their
service is off the charts. Good.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
So, I just, from a trading perspective, though, I appreciate that.
Right.
What they came out and did.
No doubt. No doubt. So today we're going to talk a little bit about futures.
Futures and directional strategies.
Nice. Nice.
Hold on for the ride.
Yeah, hold on for the ride. Right here, folks, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. No matter where you're listening right now, remember, get it right on your cell phone, TFNN.com. Hit Tiger TV. Kevin, have a great one, a safe one. We look forward to the show at noon.
Always a pleasure talking to the O'Briens. Have a great day.
You
Thanks,
also.
Kevin.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's up 21, Nasdaq's down 6, S&P's a flat. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Technomental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Technomental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Technomental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now are up 29. You get the Nasdaq down 3. S&P's are flat. Gold's down 17.40. You get silver off 24 cents. King Dollar's up 372 ticks. If we go inside the Dow Industrials, take a look at the strength versus the weakness. What you have out here, strength out here today is Goldman. That's putting 17 positive points. Boeing's putting 8. IBM's putting 8. JP Morgan's putting 8. Taken away from it is Disney. That's putting 6 negative points. Merck's putting 5 negative. Apple's putting 3. No big deal there. Inside the NDX 100, what you have is that the strength is Yahoo. They're doing the deal today, selling the internet business off to Verizon. That's up 7.7%. JD.com is up 2.9%. Tractor Supply 2.6, NVIDIA at 2.3. Taken away from it, Symantec is down 3.9. Charter Communications is off 3, and you got Liberty off 1.9. So, behind you out there, did this thing start yet, Tommy?
It did start. So he is speaking as we speak, and I'm not sure if he's in his testimony or if he's already past that. But they started pretty promptly, right at just after 10 o'clock, to their credit. Everybody was mulling around in that room, and I was thinking to myself, I wonder, how long this is going to take for everybody to get seated, Comey to show up, and then it happened pretty much right after 10 o'clock. They got it together.
So this is going to go on, folks, for 4 hours in public view.
Is that what? Okay, because I know
1 o'clock. Oh, actually, 11. Only 3 hours. 10 to 1 o'clock this afternoon.
And then they go closed door.
Then they go closed door. Right.
Right.
So bottom line is that you can expect the volatility. What we won't get is the election today is also in the UK, but we won't get that till 5 o'clock tonight, because what happens is that over in the UK they have these rules that even if they know what's going on, there's a news blackout.
Okay, sure. You can't. Yeah, I understand. You can't comment on it
all day long
while polls, elections are open.
Right.
Sure. Okay.
Right. So bottom line is that you can expect volatility out here.
It's crazy though. We don't have volatility yet, and I was just thinking, it's pretty remarkable in terms of what we have going on today. When you throw in the election in Europe, with the testimony, and the market's like no big deal, right? And it was even yesterday. It was kind of like not that big of a deal in light of how dramatic that could have been perceived. But I think the market understands that we're not going to have any extreme shocks come out in the open door session, at least, and that's what they're anticipating. At least I'd say that you're not going to get anything, because I envision that if anything was going to be that startling beyond the release of the statement, which had a lot in it as well, but anything more than that would probably be in a closed door session, right?
Yeah, no, I can. My take on it is that the market, we get the Teflon market until it's not.
Right,
it's thrown everything at it, and bottom line is that even when that come out yesterday, meaning his opening remarks, the S&P went down a little, but inside those opening remarks, folks, all of that was already public, so it wasn't like all of that had been already reported on.
Yeah, he just kind of confirmed what had been said,
right,
or reported. And so that wasn't too startling. I mean, him confirming the news reports is something for sure, because that's him confirming it versus just being,
that's right,
anonymous sources, right, or whatever it is. But it's not surprising, right? That's not shocking.
No. No.
So, and I wouldn't envision there would be anything shocking, because I just don't, especially if having the opportunity to go closed door, because they're open investigations probably, so he's not going to want to. I don't know, we'll find out.
Yeah, we're going to find out.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
I had to cut that sentence in half before I finished it incorrectly, because we will find out and see what happens. Right? Yeah.
Let's go over, just as you're saying that, I know you gave me the heads up, let's get over to this natural gas market here.
I texted you because I know time flies,
It
man. We're having
does.
fun, and we had plenty to talk about today for this show. So make sure we jump over to the Nadex platform.
Yeah.
Natural gas,
So,
EIA inventories. We had quite a surprise yesterday with those oil numbers, right?
Yes.
And we'll see what happens at 10:30. So I see you have the platform up there. You're getting over the commodity spreads. You're going down to natural gas. I love it. And it looks like, so in natural gas, they're looking at the July contract. I have the platform up as well.
Okay.
And right now it's trading at, 301.49, so just above $3. And let's see, you're ahead of me even when you pulled up. Okay, so, yeah, so the 11 o'clocks have a $3. Is that where you are? You
Yeah,
are. Perfect.
that's where I am,
Perfect.
yeah.
So that's where you are. So you got up the 280 to 3 o'clock one?
Yes.
I'm sorry, 280 to $3 one, and the $3 one to 320. And so it looks like, right now we're slightly ahead, above $3. You're at 301.4. Right, so you're going to have some value to the upside, all the value. That's 1.4 pennies is going to be 14 ticks actually above. So there's going to be $14 in intrinsic value you're going to be paying.
Yes.
So the positive one is 24. 14 of that's the value. 10 of it's the premium. And then on the negative side, you're just paying the premium. So it looks like, $34 or 3.4 pennies away from $3. And again, you already have a 14-tick head start to the positive side, right?
Yes. So let me pull this up on Bloomberg for a second. And the contract, let me see here. So, okay. Oh, this is going to get interesting because you're right at the lows, too. Interesting. Okay, so. Yeah, this is interesting. So if I got 312, it might be 8 cents ABC down, we get you to. That's interesting.
These are huge moves you're looking at. That's $3.12 down to $3. I mean, these normally when we're looking at these contracts, we're looking at 3 to 4 to 5 pennies. But it's had such a pullback from that 3.50 recently.
Yes, and it looks like I'm not going to do this deal because it looks to me like you're going to go to $3.
Which would be your max loss.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, where I'm going with that, folks, is that if we put up the 10-minute chart, what you're going to see is that we broke at 8:50 this morning. We broke this little swing from yesterday. So it's just like looks to me like it just wants to go down and test that. Maybe it's a psychological $3 area. Do you know what I'm saying? But
sure. Yeah.
You get a swing point.
To be said.
Yeah, you get a swing point at 298. That last time down there, it did reject that level. So this is going to be, we'll see where this goes. I believe, let's see, one of the tigers in the den saying they're expecting a big build. Thanks, Mr. Bill. 98 maybe
billion?
BCF. Yeah.
Sure, I'm seeing that.
So
okay.
We'll see where that baby
we'll see what happens, right?
Shakes out. Get back
I was just going to say, if you could pull up oil, just out of curiosity.
Yes, I can.
Yesterday we were looking at it, because that was a huge from, they expected 3 million one way and they got 3 million the other.
They did, exactly. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is down 5, Nasdaq's down 11, S&Ps are off 2.5. We're going to be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Tommy O'Brien, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. So bottom line, gas is at $2.99.
Yep.
Popped down to $2.98. Let's go see what they're saying. Okay, so EIA natural gas stockpiles rose. There it is, 106 million BCF last week, and I believe they were looking. What did I say? They were looking for 92.
Yes, 88 or 92. Yeah.
Yeah. So bottom line, you get a big build.
Sure.
And
yeah, it looks like median estimate was 99.
99.
Right?
106. It's not that bad. You know, bottom line though is that you got down to, looks like you get down to 298. You're at $3 right now. So that level wants to keep testing that level. You know what's so tough is that it seems that, you know, it's like, okay, all summer long it's going to just keep building. It's like,
right.
You know, boy. So then if you're buying it, folks, you're banking on that you're going to get a cold winter next winter. That's kind of a tough bet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's go to Carlos in California. Carlos, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. How are you guys?
We're doing great,
Morning,
man.
Carlos.
Yourself?
Very well, thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everybody who's listening. Tom, I have a question related today to silver.
Yes.
And I was able to sell my silver last night, but
Okay.
I bought it this morning. I placed a buy order in the morning,
Okay.
expecting to get a lower price, but not as much lower as we got today.
Yeah.
Because it went through the price.
Okay.
And I'm in a negative position right now, but I remember 1745 was a very important point when we broke to the upside. Can you analyze this and give me your opinion,
Sure.
please?
So let's take a look. So silver and gold are getting croaked out here. Well, they're pulling back. They're coming back a little. Now, what's intriguing here, Carlos and folks, is this. It's like when I was going over this update, do you see that platinum was only down $7? That was like, okay, man, you know, what's that all about? Because platinum, folks, has been the laggard. And normally they can take platinum south in a big way. So I said, okay, well, there's a hope. Let's put it that way. When I saw that, folks, it was like, okay, we'll see where this shakes out. Now, silver this morning, it hit $17.28. The 45, and that's what this is that, so we went sideways approximately from the 23rd of May. That's when silver was $17.30 then. Then 2 days later, it's at 38. Next day, 45, 46, and that's the level. And that is where we took out the 45 with volume, and that's where the confirmed ABC structure is on the way up. So, that being said, excuse me, you're coming into 104,000. And it looks to me like you'll do at least 104,000 because we've done 61 already. What you want to see, you know, you want to see it back over 1745 or 1746. You know, if I'm just switch gears with you just for a second because I want to go over gold for a second. So gold, folks, they brought down to 1273.50. It's going into the same day. We've got the first small counter trend bounce. We went from 1273 to 1276.80. I expect what you're going to see out here as we go through the morning, Carlos, is the dollar is going to give it up again. That's what it looks to me. The dollar got a good push higher today. You know, the ECB, and that's going to be about the ECB, folks, okay? You know, it's the ECB is the one that can actually move the euro around. And I suspect that's what it's about. So the dollar, we hit a high today of 97.135. Right now, you're at 96.995. Let me go to the yen for a second. So the yen got a good pop, too. Oh, yeah, but look at this. So the yen popped to 110.38. But what that was is that's right. That's ice, man. And it didn't hold that. So that's saying that the yen does want to get stronger. And I expect what we're going to see here also is that more than likely we will see that good old dollar start pushing down too. So to go back to silver, what you'd like to see is that you'd like to see this thing, you know, over that $17.45 level again. You know, if it's pushing right up to it, I like how this thing's trading right now. Let's put it that way. You know, it come down. It didn't get below the swing point. You know, it's kind of hanging there. Most times, if they're going to get this thing lower, it's like, okay, you definitely crushed it after some nice strength. There's no two ways about that. Meaning the metal market in general, because you have gold down 1.25%, silver's down 1.2. That's not big though in the aspect. Most times, if they're going to really crush it, and it's going to stay down, Carlos and folks, is that you'll get another leg down. We haven't got that thus far. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, Tom. Meaning, I'm holding the three metals right now.
Yep.
Do you see? Last night we have a very nice, strong move in the yen and in the metals.
Yes.
But I noticed the gold was lagging.
Okay.
Usually it tends to be a leader somehow when it's moving strong, and this time was not. Of the three metals, do you see gold being the lagger?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I guess I see gold actually really being the most consistent, meaning, you know, silver's the one that always worries me because the moves are so quick. You know, it's just a different trade. You know, like when you look at the right now gold's down 15.30. But the reality is that you're still hanging right at the highs up here, so.
Beautiful. Well, thank you, Tom.
If gold, and this is interesting. No. So the 1745 level in gold, Carlos, right?
Yeah.
I mean, in silver, 1745. Well, the gold level is 1276. And you can see we're already at 1278. So I think you're going to be in good shape, man. I think you're going to get a rejection of price out here today, meaning lower price.
Oh.
So if you're watching Tiger TV right now, you can see what's happened here is that it's the same when gold took out its B point. Now, the difference is that gold is not an ABC up because it didn't have the volume, but it had big volume. Silver did. But yet, gold is basically over that level, over that 1276. So that's a decent setup. Let's put it that way.
Thank you very much,
Cooking, brother.
And I want to thank you for everything and your son. Take care, Tommy.
Thanks,
and you
man.
too.
I hope you had good luck in Las Vegas.
Thanks, man. I did. Take care.
That's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful.
Totally.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow Industrials are up, down 4. Nasdaq's flat. S&Ps are down 2. We're going to right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 3. Nasdaq is flat. S&Ps are off $1.50. And well, check this out, Tom. So natural gas, folks. We just went from 298 and we're at 304.
304. So that would be 42 right? That's 4 ticks essentially, 4 T ticks. Now 43, 44, quite a rise. It's always amusing how, the news breaks at 10:30, whether it breaks one way, it doesn't break, and then 5 minutes later it decides to dart in one direction.
Right. And that's still, so it's good we still didn't do the volatility trade because that wouldn't have been in the money.
Right, it's barely break even right now.
Right.
I think it was $34, so 3.4 pennies away from $3. But what's interesting to note as well is that's a move in our direction where we would have already had a 10-penny head start, right?
Yes.
So that's barely breaking even when it moves in our direction a certain, that's a pretty decent move there.
It's a huge move.
Yeah, so like you're saying, I mean, you need bigger moves than that if you're making those types of trades to be profitable in the long run.
Yeah. And what it is, too, is that as you said a little bit earlier, Tom, the movements have already been so big.
Sure.
In the natural gas market as they have been in the oil market,
Yeah. I mean, what are we at in oil right now? Just about $46.
$45.93, you're right.
Yeah.
And if we take a look at this, crude oil is up 0.3%, 16 cents. And to guess that, nope, this is going to be a problem for oil. It can't get out of its way. So what you have out here today, you hit a low out here of 45.48, and the low out there is 44.45. Now the volume is calming down out here big time. Yesterday we did 424,000 contracts. Today we're only done 148,000.
Sure.
Yeah,
yesterday was a big day for sure.
It's huge, no doubt.
Yeah.
So if we go over let's just go over to the VIX for a second, because as we talk about this Teflon market,
sure. I know,
what?
right? This is right at $10. What are we at?
It is. It's
1037.
1037.
Nice.
So.
If only we got access to the closed door session, the VIX might be a little bit higher, but that's not going to be happening.
No, that's not going to be happening. There's no doubt about that. And I guess being on the air, I don't even know what the questions are. I'm looking.
What's funny is I turned on the volume for one of the 3-minute breaks just to see what they had going on, and literally the first thing was I think Senator Burr asked a question, and Comey's response was, "That's not appropriate for me to answer because that would pertain to parts of the investigation."
Oh, really?
In open session. Excuse me.
I see.
So I'm sure that's, and he went on to answer a couple other ones, but I'm sure in context that's going to be said a lot, as it probably should. In all fairness, in open session. So I wouldn't be expecting too much in terms of salacious details to be coming, and especially since we already got the opening statement, that's probably the gist of what's going to be discussed from Comey's end in regards to answering questions and so forth. So,
right.
If he really wanted to say anything in open testimony, he probably would have put it in that statement, and he's a smart man. We can all agree on that. And if he doesn't want to say anything in open session, he's going to be able to navigate the questions pretty well and not say anything, I'd say.
Yeah, I guess it all depends on what. Does someone have a question that can open up?
You never know what could, right? Anyway. Where he would only do it if questioned, maybe. But again, I almost feel like in that situation, maybe he does have that scenario where if he gets a certain question, he might have an answer that would be surprising or startling. But I think if that was the case, that is going to be something that would be in even closed session, that would just be startling or surprising to the senators or the people in that room.
Yeah, this is going to be a long drawn out thing.
I kind of agree.
Line.
Yeah.
Totally.
If we hadn't gotten the release of the statement yesterday and got to see how the market reacted to that, then I'd say that there could be more volatility. But that was basically what he wanted the public to know, right? Probably, and we saw how the market reacted to that. And so I would say the open session is going to be a lot of that played out over a few hours.
Yeah, I'm glad that we got the statement, actually, so that we saw the first reaction to the marketplace, meaning nothing.
right, and that's my point, right, where that he conveyed what he wanted to convey in open hearing in that statement, and if he had something else he wanted to convey, I would guess it would be in his opening statement. So and you got to see how the market replied. So I would say his questions are going to be along this. His answers to the questions are just going to be in the same general theme as his statement was.
Yeah. Let's go to our man Mike in Somerville. Hey, what's going on?
Oh boy.
I just joked with Al. I said, I just realized it was my segment, so I had to stop watching CNBC and call in.
There you go. Thank God.
Yeah.
Damn.
I pushed record, and then I turned the volume back up on the Tom O'Brien show, and I'm
Oh, man. Hey, so, hold on.
Oh.
I know you want to talk about small caps, but so the gold market, do you have the weekly golds?
No, I didn't. I just have those silvers, buddy, and I think I'm in trouble.
Okay, silvers. Okay, I was wondering. Okay, because what happens, folks, is that this is a really fast move both ways. I mean, it gave everything back. We'll see how this shakes out today. My take is that it's going to shake out all right, but guess what? Until it does, it isn't.
Sure.
Oh, listen, Tom, when you push that button, like Tommy, we've talked about it. It's all good. It's fun. You know what I mean? If you lose, you lose. If you win, it's more fun.
Well, if you're not over your head, which is great, right? No doubt.
Hey, Tom, I just had to say good hi to Tommy, and I know we had a great time with Andy, and of course I have to say hi to Tommy.
I'm glad you called, man. Always nice to hear from you.
All right. I know you were having a ball. I could hear it in your voice that day, Tommy. I could hear it in your voice.
There's excitement out there in Las Vegas right now. There's excitement in a lot of places. We got plenty of excitement right here today, though. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, I was actually listening to the testimony, and it was pretty powerful, to tell you the truth. When you guys, he was pretty firm about some of the stuff he said, and like I said, I pushed record, so I'm recording it now, and I'm back to the real people I got to listen to.
Small doses, man. Small doses of the testimony, and I'm sure we'll get all the headlines when they come.
Yeah, it was just like people that watched the OJ trial for about 4 months. Their whole lives were consumed by it. Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, what's so funny is that when Kevin Hincks did the update, he said that's when he was in the pitch trading GE options, and he said that's all they did every day. Also, in between, he says trading slowed down because of that OJ trial. Isn't that wild?
Would that go on for about 4 months, 5, 6 months? I don't even know.
It did. It went on a long time, man. No doubt. So, hey, what are you doing with the small caps?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I'm hoping they go down this week, but maybe not. But I think I know you're a bear. You've been a bear. I'm a bear. But hey, like you said, Teflon market, right?
It's right now. It seems that there's no doubt, man. If I expect that we'll make it by today also, and I guess the currency move. Like in the UK, in general, I guess. But that news is not going to come out till 5 o'clock tonight. So. Okay, man. Well, Mike, you have a great one, a safe one, and it's always a great talking to you, man.
Hey, man, great weather. We're going into the 90s. It's 3 days of heat wave up here.
Oh, what a riot! The 90s. They go from 50 and rainy to the 90s and humid. Oh my God. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is up 13. Nasdaq's up 2. S&P's are flat. We're going to be right back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A Share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest live programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 9 hours a day starting at 8 a.m. as John Logan kicks us off each trading day with the Global Market Pulse. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Mondays and Fridays, catch live trading on the Nadex platform with hosts Tom and Tommy O'Brien, along with Daryl Martin on the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN, educating investors. Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. And as Mike was, some of it was just saying that they're getting the 90s up in Boston. And I guess I'm looking in the den here, and it's going to be, when you talk about the commodity market, the plains this weekend is going to be some scorching out there. So all the tigers and tigresses in that den are looking at that con market, because bottom line is that we'll see whether it scorches up the con. It seems like it's early to scorch con, but guess what? Con's just gone from $3.79 a bushel up to $3.97.
Looks like a few days ago somebody thought corn might start getting scorched.
Isn't
right?
that wild? I know,
It
man.
is. It is. Yeah.
That is absolutely wild.
I know. And I was just going to say, and we're getting so much rain on the flip side of that, right? I mean,
Yes.
I was looking, we got so much rain, but there were some areas of, some serious flooding as a result of some of this rain that, we're getting some of it. Thankfully, we're not getting the flooding. But I'm sure that, it doesn't have an effect on commodities, but it is some weather that's ripping across the country.
Weather-related big time.
Right.
If we go over to the natural gas market quickly, 304.
Yep.
304.
304.5, so you're looking at $45. We were putting up, I believe, $34. So you'd have a $8, $6, $8, $10 profit somewhere in that range. But again, quite a move in what would have been our direction. The only problem was that you got almost not a head fake, but the first reaction was from 301 to 299,
Yes.
and then you get the pop upside, top side, yeah.
Yeah, big time. Market out here, so gold's that's still down 15.50. It's over the 12.76 though. That's a big number. Silver's hanging at that 17.41. You want to see that get over the 17.46 area. We get into the King Dollar. King Dollar's just been laying there. You get off the highs, meaning the 97.135, and bottom line, we'll see whether it can hold price. It hasn't been able to hold price each and every day for the past 5 days. And when I say not holding price, folks, so today the price would be 96.940, and that's right where we are. And what that is, that's the high of yesterday. Every time, well, not every time, but the dollar tried to get higher June 2nd, got to 97.260, gave it up. Next day, got to 96.930, couldn't handle it. On Tuesday, it just went down. Yesterday, it tried to get higher, couldn't handle it. And today, we'll see how this shakes out. But what we can expect is that you got 2 more hours. Yeah, 2 more hours of testimony, and then there's not going to be really. The next news event will be 5 o'clock tonight. We
have to wait all the way till 5 o'clock for another one? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I know.
And what that's going to be about, folks, that's going to be about the vote in the UK as to, when May actually come out and said, okay, we want to vote at that particular point, she thought she was going to clean up. Bottom line is that race has tightened up in a big way. And my understanding from last night, it was only from 5 to 7 points differential, which is nothing, right?
No, she started with 24, I think, 23, 24 point lead.
Yeah.
And that would, we'll see how it shakes out.
Yeah.
And the implications for her not having quite the backing that she might have going into all those Brexit talks, at least not the backing she hoped she'd have when she did called for that special election.
Yeah, because she didn't have to do it. That's what's amazing.
Exactly.
It's really amazing how they work over there. They didn't have to do it. She thought she was so powerful. She did it. Put it on the line, and guess what? That line is basically shaky.
Careful what you ask for sometimes.
Oh, man, that's a fact.
You might just get it.
Yep. You stay right there, folks. Our man, Mr. Basil Chapman's coming up next. Growl and proud with you. And then, of course, we're going to Thinkorswim headquarters in beautiful Chicago. Then Steve Rhodes, Dave White, myself, and, of course, it's Thursday. We've got our man, Mr. Andy Heck. Tommy, thanks so much.
Thanks, man.
Okay, love you. Stay right there, folks. We got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, coming right up. Dow Industrials up 3, NASDAQ, S&Ps are flat. We're going to, Basil's coming right up, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.